I've noticed for the first minute coherent until the minute has passed because it's Call of Duty server and freaking broad. They go skip every couple seconds and there's no point in playing broadcast and giving you the vital information till. Alright, so here we go. What's up, YouTube? This is Sky here. So this kid openly admits he uses mods, and I just thus thought I'd show you some gameplay of him turning on and off God mode, because that's what modders used to do, or not used to, still do. So they don't get caught, in case someone's tracking their modded jailbroken PlayStation link lines. Oh, is that a bug? It's weird. Anyway, so they don't get caught. They purposely turn on and off their mods or their mod menus or whatever they're using. So what I've noticed is when people have God mode, doesn't matter if you get hit markers, no hit markers. If you clearly hit them in the back of the, in their back, it's a hit. Doesn't matter if you're using a melee weapon or not, a one-hit shot weapon or not. If you hit them in the back, that's the end of it. But I also have this melee weapon equipped, as you can see. I'm right here. So let me just show you what's going on here. So this kid uses mods. He doesn't care. He knows I'm behind him. And watch what happens. Like, I hit him twice. I got 3 hit markers. And it looked like I missed every shot. But the funny thing is I got 3 hit markers. And as I would get the hit markers from a melee weapon, it would actually, yeah, see, this is him trying to show off using my own weapon against me. So what would happen is, like if I tried to melee, it would push me to the side. Like it was like, you know how if you slide too far, it pushes you? That's pretty much what happens with this kid with his mod menu. So I don't understand really what's going on, but so I'm sitting here knifing him non-stop, but he doesn't, like, he just is able to apparently get through all that. So if you want to report someone, report this kid, Crispy Bean 2003. This kid's modder 100%. So I'm going to rewind it, show you what's going on from my perspective, and then I'll just find all the other modders in this lobby, because this is like a modded boosting lobby. So let me just speed this up a bit. And I just, it gets really annoying. People are like, oh, stop bitching, you talk too much or whatever. It's like, well, this game, like, if I die and it's legit, which 9 times out of 10 or 99.9% of the times out of 10 it's not. And as you can see, I just went red bar because this kid was using a lag switch, and he openly admits it too. So he's like, what are you going to do about it? I can just keep getting my account back. So I'm like, okay. So that's what made me fall to my death right there. And it's like I don't have an excuse for everything. It's just I have a reason for everything. It's an excuse if if someone wants to be a pussy and kill me in my back, there's no excuse. I just should have been more aware. See, that's completely my fault, and I deserve, there's no excuse. I died, and that's fair and square. If I die from lack of winning a gun battle, well then, alright, well then that's my fault too. I can't blame someone else when I lost a gun battle. And it's not often that I do when people are playing legit, but it occasionally happens. And then they'll notice, like, when my KD goes trash, well, I don't care about my KD. I don't play this for a living like you do. It's like, funny thing is, these kids are ultimate tryhards, Master Prestige, and some of them even modded Master Prestige, because my friends who use mods, it's very, very simplistic, and Sony PlayStation is just getting easier and easier to mess with, jailbreak. It's really, really sad. So that kid keeps camping in that corner every time. I learned from my mistake. I should have gone backwards and tried to hit him from his flank, but I'm like, nah, I'm just going to go right in front of him and jump up. Try to flank him that way. Okay, so he doesn't see what's going on. Alright, so this guy's going to try hard and sneak up behind me. So, look at that guy. Like, he's actually standing on nothing. Like, he's standing on nothing. Let me just rewind that and show you what's going on. I mean, unless there's a door, I mean, I guess maybe that, but still, like, even that, like, some doors you just can't stand on, so. Let's check this out, because I've tried standing on that door, it doesn't work. Alright, so let me look at the perspective of whoever this is. It's not this guy, is it? Maybe it is. Nope, it's not him. So let me Alright, so going for after this guy. This camper, whoever this kid is. Let's see who it is. Alright, here's this kid. War, random letters, Mexican name, whatever. So I'm gonna call him War for short. I'm gonna actually no, because his name makes no sense. I'm gonna call him Random. Random number, Random 1 or user 1, whatever. So Random 1 is trying to sneak up behind me. He's spraying and praying. Obviously can't beat me in the gun battle, so he has to kill me in the back. So he comes over here. It's terrible, terrible accuracy. What is he standing on? Hold on, let's backtrack right here. You can just tell this kid's got garbage accuracy. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on. Oh, so he's starting on the cell, so I guess that's legit, I guess. But I just find funny. Watch this. It's like I'm trying to go forward and he uses a lag switch. I can't do it. I would have easily cut him. All I would have to do is slide and cut, and that's it. That would be the end of him. He would be diced. And that didn't do anything. Like, that kid literally just got shot with a full clip. Like, I saw these guys. I've already taken the third mode to them. Like, he got shot with 2 full clips, and even though their accuracy isn't perfect, like 9, almost the entire clip is actually hitting them. And some kids like this can just use mod menus and have double health or Juggernog mod, as most people refer to it as. This kid's definitely got Juggernog mod, so report this kid too. The random letters, I'll just spell it out for you. WARCADIALUNA. So this kid's freaking garbage, so watch out for this kid. So let me go back to myself, because I'm the one that I can figure out who's using mods or not if I can just watch this. Alright, so that's not what I want to see. Speed this up a bit.
Reaper down. Threat neutral.
Maybe I'm going. Yeah, I think it's even. Speed this up because it's good. Now I've noticed, like, sometimes they'll actually come into my theater mode without my knowing, and they'll try to edit the video because they, you know, my menu, you can just do anything you want. So. Like, it's not even showing what I already showed you just now, because like they have like detection monitors, so if they know they're being watched, they're like, no, I ain't having none of that. I don't want to get banned for physical evidence against me. All right, here we go. So I guess it's not this time, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's me. Yep, that's me. All right, so here we go. Let me scroll to my screen. All right, here we go. Let's just see what's happening with me, because I also hit a couple other guys in the previous game. So like I hear them hit them clear and clean. Like sometimes I'll even hit them in the back. I'll stand there swiping my sword non-stop, and they just can't die. Like they got mods out the wazoo. So I'm just not too happy about that. See, I got my war machine, but I forget to use it until later on. I should be. See, I'm not perfect either. I'm not gonna say I'm the best player in the world, but I should learn to. Okay, there. Then I start using it. That's correct. Now in this video, I'm trying to get 2 more double kills with my launcher. This kid keeps camping, like going in circles. So I wanna watch this because this is funny. I should just play that Yankee Doodle music, because that's freaking hilarious. Watch this. Yeah, that's pretty much what this. Alright, here we go. Skip back one time. See where this kid's camping. Alright, so I'm right here. I think this kid goes back or something. Let's try to see where this kid's camping at. Alright, so this another one of the modders in the party. Random letters, random numbers, dumbass kid who smashed his head against the keyboard. There's a lot of people that make dumbass names just by smashing their head against the keyboard and they're like, oh no, it means something. What does it mean? GKP, haven't you heard of it? Oh, what is it? Yeah, you don't know what it is, so you're stupid. So they won't answer your question because it doesn't mean anything. They're just a bunch of randoms, you know, getting high off drugs, poisoning their brain, lack of brain cells, smashing their head against the keyboard, making a PlayStation account. It's like, okay, you're dumb. Like, that doesn't mean anything. What a dumbass, but alright. Hey, look at your dumbass, you fat fuck. Look at you. Freaking, what is this, Christmas? Launching freaking Christmas presents out of that fucking launcher? Launching camping turds is what you're launching. Fag. Yeah, you're gay. Yeah, oh, you getting all horny. Fucking queer. Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, if you talk to a trash talker or something, funny thing is, they're insecure, and the other part of this is that they actually do like it up the butt, which is, I find funny. Alright, so we're playing Ring Around the Rosie over here. This guy's trying to follow me, even though I'm trying to follow him because I have 6th Sense on. This guy just keeps going back and forth, until I finally run past him. I totally hit him, but it's not going to register because of the lag that was going on. Yeah, yellow bar. Like, the funny thing is, I have perfect connection. I have one of those high-speed, freaking expensive-ass connections with Comcast. I'm not saying it's the best connection in the world, but it's definitely a very high-quality connection. And it's like, I pay all this money, and my connection never lags. I don't have to deal with that. I mean, yes, but Call of Duty Black Ops 3 servers are ultimate garbage. And yes, PlayStation has terrible service. But even with that still, that pretty much is counteracted more often than not due to my connection being so good.
Hostile UAV.
Alright, oh, nope, I think I went too far. I just started talking, so let's go back to me. See what other modders are gonna be in this lobby. Like, cause they're all talking about, hey, we got a mod menu, what are you gonna do about it? Cause they're openly admitting it, they're just gonna say, there's stuff that you can do, so suck a dick, and all this other faggot shit that they're saying. Alright, so that kid's try hard, and see, I try to go after him, get my revenge medal. Don't necessarily need it, but try to circle out. Oh, and this kid's camping in the same spot. Try to do the same Ring Around the Rosie. He's probably right behind me too. Oh, he's not there. He's not there. He's not anywhere. And then watch. Camping in the exact same corner with a freaking, what is it? Now, what was that? It sounded like a breckie. Why did it? Yo, if this kid's using a mod to where it shows. Is that my teammate using? No, that's my teammate using talking. Never mind. Because what is this kid using? Camping in the corner. Bless me. Alright, so he's using that garbage Shiva with damage mod. And rapid fire that's not equipped. As you can tell, you can look at his gun and everything. It's like, so I took the time to zoom in and all that. It's just, he's using mods. The only thing he has officially on there is, what is that, laser sight? I think so it is. I'm pretty sure it's laser sight. Can't tell from this angle. Yeah, I don't even think he has a, no, wait, hold on a sec. Come on. Nope. Come on, let me see that fucking laser sight. You know, it could be, maybe it couldn't be. I can't exactly tell. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It just looks like the rail. So he doesn't even have laser set on. So that's not even there. So anyway, let's go back to me. Let's show some more mod clips.
Care package inbound.
And I think I'm gonna start another stream where I'm just gonna like go into a lobby and see how many kids that fap or clop or you know, just someone who's beating their meat for no reason just to piss people off or just super gay. Like, I have nothing necessarily against gay people. What I find infuriating though is that they're gonna like do what Christians do, and I'm not saying I am or aren't. I could be a Christian and just hate my people, but do it a certain way. But I'm not saying here nor there. What I am not very happy about is that how, like, Christians are gonna shove their religion down their throat. They're gonna shove their AIDS down their people's throats. Like, well, we're not gay, so we're respecting your opinion to you know, give each other's aids in the butt, but we're not going to be part of that. So just leave us alone. We've already, you know, we have acknowledged that you're gay, and then we're done with it, okay? We'll acknowledge your decision, and we're not going to talk about it. But then they just continue bringing it up and just are like proud. It's like, okay, fine, you're proud of giving each other AIDS and dying quicker, alright? And being more flamboyant and being not what you're born to be with. Whatever. It's, you know, everyone has their different opinions on it. You know, I'm not, again, I don't have anything against gays. I'm just really flushed right now, so I'm just, because I can just get tired of playing with modders and boosters. Like, I feel like I'm cursed, because 9 times out of 10, I'm getting the boosting team. Like, we'll always lose. I'll be the one carrying the team, playing the objective, and my entire team, like, which is why probably my win-loss ratio is just crap. Like, I just don't get it. Like, is it a level system thing? Is it, like, what is it? What is it? Like, why do I 9 times out of 10 get the trashy team that doesn't know what they're doing? So they'll sit there, they see that if it's an objective, they'll see their teammate getting shot at. They're like, oh, I'm gonna stare at you while you're planning or defusing because I'm a retarded teammate. I love boosting, pissing people off for no apparent reason. It's like, okay. Or they'll run up to the enemy team and they'll just stare at them and watch them, give them a free headshot. Or they'll see you're getting shot and they won't fire until after. They'll stare at you, and then once you're dead, then they'll start shooting your teammate because they just want to steal your kill. Or they just want to, they're very paranoid that you're going to take their kill, that even though they're the ones getting shot at. And like, there's just, everything is against team-based things. So I'm like very not pleased with this. So I just don't understand how you would play a team-based game knowing that you're just going to be a boosting retard. And look at this kid. This kid's just trolling this dumbass random. I'm saying, move, dude, and he's just AFK. And he's just sitting there. Now he finally just starts spraying, and we all get killed because he's sitting there being a dumbass blocking the spawn. That's another thing. Like, you got dumbass randoms that sit there and just block the spawn. They're sitting there, little teabag, they'll spin in circles like dumbasses. They'll just sit there and purposely boost, letting the enemy team get you a free kill. And they don't even kill the enemy team. Sometimes they'll sit in the enemy team spawn, and the enemy will know that they're there, but because they're boosters, they're not going to get fired at. They'll even stare at them. I even noticed that they're teabagging each other, and they're complete opposite teams. Their clan types aren't even the same sometimes, but they're sitting there teabagging each other, complete opposite teams, or staring at each other, and they're just getting free kills off of each other's team, or all teaming up against one. It's like, I just don't get it. There's also this other gameplay, which I don't know if I have yet, if it's still in my system, but there's this one kid, ultimate tryhard, complete loser, no life, that sits there and only goes after me. I have not said anything to him, I do not know him, and all he does is camp in corners, and when I'm like look at, hold on, alright, so here's one of the mods I wanted to show you. So here you go. Watch this. No, that's not what I want to show you. Alright, so watch this, alright. So I killed that guy. I wish I could do slow-mo. It's better probably if I do it first person. Watch this, okay. So I clearly get the other guy. It says I get the kill for it. Now watch, did you see that? I got 50 and 75. Why would I get 50 and 75, but I didn't get the kill? Alright, so I currently have 10 and 25, right? Alright, watch this. I'm going to pause it where it says I get the 50 points for whatever that is. Alright, so it says 50. And then 75 for a war machine kill. What the heck is that 50 for? I didn't get assists. I don't have any score streaks out. So I'm trying to see what that is. Like, if I get, like... I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. So it just says 50 for no freaking reason. Actually, no. Here's what it probably is. That it counts as a kill, but a bonus because it's a specialist kill. I don't know. But watch. I clearly shoot the guy. And, like, the things just disappeared. So it's the same modder that I was playing with before. So watch this. My legs are all blown off. Where's this modder? Alright, so here you go. And it's the same modder that I was playing with last time with God mode. So, let's see if I can backtrack this and show you the mods. Alright, so I passed this by. I was too focused on heading to their spawn. So, but then I turn around to try to turn on him. And see those? Because he's not completely against the wall, that blast radius should have blast damage, right? Right. Like, because if I would be in his position, because they're still invisible, and the wall wouldn't be enough to defend him against blast damage, even though that's not realistic, but that's Call of Duty for you. If you want realism, go to Battlefield 3 where things are more complicated and just annoying to play with. But Call of Duty, it's a garbage game too. If you think about it, it's too simplistic, and it's just easier for stupid people. I like it for what it used to be, and I guess I'm stuck as one of the loyal fans. But I'm slowly not becoming that, because it's just really getting on my nerves. Too many campers, too many modders. It's like, oh, I'm not a hacker. What's a hacker? It's like everyone knows what a hacker is. The very second you play Call of Duty, you're gonna hear someone either falsely make a claim of a modder or a booster, and then it's like, what's that? And then either if they didn't already know what it is because it's very obvious, like it's in the name, game slang, and they don't know what that is, if that's what they're referring to. And I'm sure there's been other games they've played, so it's just you can't avoid trying to play dumb. Like, I just don't get it. So they say, oh, what's a modder? Yet you can tell they use mod menus. Sometimes they'll even have a YouTube channel where they mod, but somehow haven't been taken down or reported. I don't even get this. Like, YouTube is garbage too. Like, they'll boot a completely new guy who's completely legit offline for saying something that's funny but may be interpreted wrong way. But they'll let this kid who's openly using mods, cussing people out, racist as hell, they'll let him stay online. So I'm like, okay, really, brah? Really? So anyway, so that would kill him due to the blast damage. If I shot a rocket launcher right there, that would also kill him due to the blast damage. The only way he could manage to survive, especially that close up, is Flat Jacket, but he doesn't have that. And even Flat Jacket, because it's so close, I think the blast damage might be enough, but again, I can't say for certain. It's a 50-50 because of how far he is. It's not that far, but it's far enough, because the wall would take damage of probably that first pellet, that first bounce, maybe even the second, because you can tell its trajectory is going to hit that corner. Now the third one, no. Like it's like 2-3 separate rocket launcher shots. So I can give him the credit for, like, okay, those are going to hit the wall, but the blast damage still bounces off the floor. So that's not completely, he's not completely in the clear. But the third one would hit that corner of that stair. You see that? I don't know what that's about. There's some shrapnel right there. I wish there was a way to point to this. But yeah, there's some two pieces of shrapnel, one against the wall right there. That third one would hit him, and he would get this. All right, so let's see if I can freeze frame it. So yeah, that's some serious, like, blast damage. And I personally, if I was standing there, I would probably die, because, you know, I get shot. If I get shot in the leg on regular core by the weakest submachine gun or a rifle, sniper rifle, or even pistol, I'll still die with one hit. But yet when I shoot a full clip into someone with a high-powered thing in the head, with my entire clip, they're able to survive. It's like, okay, I know Call of Duty is broken, but that's just mods. So here's a broken example of Call of Duty. So if you're going to run around the corner and you know you got cover, on the kill cam, it will show you just going around the corner, but you already shot. And sometimes it'll even show you around the corner, but somehow he shoots through a wall that can't be shot through. And that's just mods. Like, I know there's certain walls you can shoot through, obviously, through bullet penetration, and certain walls through FMJ, but it's still, you know, I'll try doing it with a friend on a private match. Doesn't work for me. Somehow it works for them. So whatever. I'll do when they're running past, I'll do them when they're standing still behind the wall. It just doesn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, sometimes it'll lag, because there's the time delay for when they're shooting you. It's like, it's whoever's getting the kill, they're going to be going faster, like speeding up. Like if you were to think of the Flash, like they're going so fast that time slows down for you. So even though you know we went behind the wall, because you're in a slowing down time, it's just, in other words, it's just a time lag. Call of Duty is not up to par with that. So yeah, that's my little spiel. So I'm going to try to freeze frame this, see if I can show you where I actually start throwing like three shots of 3 individuals. So that's 3, 6, 9 shots. I mean, maybe 2. But still, like, one little pellet should be enough to kill anyone. And because it's 3, that blast damage combines into triple. So that's definitely, even with flat jacket, you can survive that. And especially direct impact. Alright, so watch this. Alright, so... That's not me, is it? Where's that shot coming from? Where's there a shot? Is that my, Could be my thumper, because there's no one else around. Why is it showing that I'm shooting there, even though I'm facing this way? Whatever. Alright, so it actually showed me shooting, and somehow, even though it was already traveling, it bounces backwards, which clearly doesn't make any sense. Alright, so let's try to do this again. Just before it kills me. Maybe if I can get the shot, if I show on myself. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can... It shows me firing. Doesn't show me firing, but the explosion's backwards. Now, I would say that could have been a bullet shot, but that hit me directly, and at that point he had stopped shooting. And that's when I had fired the 3 rounds, because I have a quick trigger finger. But because he uses mods, I've noticed, like, even when I shoot, like, 3 clips, it won't show a single hit marker. The bullets will go right through, or it will say, in the kill cam, I still had all my ammo. So it's like, that's how bad this kid has just mod menus. A lag switch, God mode, Juggernaut mod, and he'll just turn it on and off to throw people off his scent. And he even says it. Like, he even says it. There's always the modder that you can clearly know is modding, but he even admits it. He's like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I got mods. Yeah, I'll ban your account right now if you want to talk some shit. It's like, I'm not talking shit. I'm saying it how it is. If I want to talk shit, I'll say, oh, you're gay, and I don't know what you do. I don't know if you like it up the butt, if you suck. I don't know. So that's just ignorant for me to say. But if I hear you freaking fapping in the mic with a flamboyant voice, and you're talking about dicks and balls every couple seconds, it's pretty obvious. So, yeah. Let's go to the next mod. I think there's even another mod in this. We'll try to find it, because I think it's another slash, where I slash this guy 3-4 times, and he's still able to survive. So we got 2 mods from the same person. And so I don't know if this is a Call of Duty mod or it's just a terrible server, but I've noticed certain times, like I've only hit it once, but then it slashes twice, as if it's like a taunt or just a lag delay or just something glitched with the weapon. Like, I don't want to hit twice. Why is it making me hit twice? Or with the crowbar, I don't want to like, what is it called? I don't want to do the taunt, like hit it in my hand, the crowbar. But yet it does that as soon as I hit someone. And with that being said, I know I can still hit people in the midst, even in the middle of that animation, but it still slows down the lunging time. Like, like you think of Energy Sword in Halo, just the lunge, like the commando perk from like Modern Warfare 3. Right, so I'm like, alright, so here we go. Let's see if I can get this. So I get a hit marker. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I get this. That's not it. There's just one of these games. I don't know if it's the same game. But I get a hit marker and I stick the guy. It's like, how do you get a hit marker with a sticky? Flat jacket with a sticky, you can't survive. Or when people don't have flat jacket, it's literally right next to them, because I stun them. I do a combo of a sticky and a flash and a concussion and a sticky. They have nowhere else to go, but yet they're still able to survive. Like, what even? How does that work? Alright, so that's... Let's see. Is this guy... Adrian, I don't think he's on my team, is he? Oh, he is, alright. I thought there was someone else with me in that building. I don't think... What is it? GG Furball? No, that's not it. But I've already gone through the entire list, haven't I? Yeah, so I'll have to rewind it. I don't know where this guy ends up going.
Advised. Hostile HCXD spotted.
Alright, let's see if I can backtrack to find this guy. I don't think it's Furballs. It could be this guy. Oh, it's this. Yo, what do we know about this? The same kid. The same kid who's using mods. Alright, watch this. Alright, so I'm gonna play this. I see his tracks with tracker. He's gonna go around, he's gonna loop around, and he's gonna go right back. Shoots my guy. This is where I'm starting to see the tracks right behind him. I don't know if you can see me. I'm jumping in midair probably. I'm about to land in. You see this tracks. I'll show you if you want. So he goes here, and right about that, yeah, there I am. There I am. And I see those tracks right behind him because I got tracker, and he's not resistant to it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go after him. And I guess he still runs away because he knows I could kill him with a sword and win the firefight, even with his mods. So that's pretty much it. Yo, so this is 3 modders in this lobby. Gotta hand it to this kid's the biggest modder. Report this kid as many times as you can for cheating and boosting. I would personally only do cheating, but Activision doesn't do crap. Tony doesn't do crap. And from what my friend who works at Activision says, they only look and do real investigations, or do more investigations on boosting because it's more common than cheating. And also, even if cheating was more common, because it technically is, because everyone's got mods and anyone can mod the system, and everyone's like, no, you can't mod, it just came out. It's like, that's because it's getting easier and easier to mod. They're not, improving their security. They're not, taking precautions to keep modders from playing this game. It's getting easier and easier to mod because the quality is getting less and less. So Call of Duty doesn't care about the quality of the game or the quality of the coding or the security. Like, let's just shit out games. Let's just make something like freaking Ghost, Advanced Warfare, this crap. And then it just keeps getting worse and worse, and to the point where everyone's commenting on Infinite Warfare. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad game, but we've already said we don't want it. And yet they're forcing us to buy the one call that we would know we would buy. And they know that we would only buy that one. And they know they would lose business. So they purposely did that. Very conniving. Set it as a bundle. Not sold separately. Because they know they would lose a lot of money. So that's a dick move right there. If you know you're not going to make money on it. And even if you're in development of it. You shouldn't force. Because of loyalty of the original. You should not force people to buy a game that they don't want to buy. But that's what they did. And of course, there's been rumors that there might be selling it separately, but that's way down the line, and that's doubtful because they would lose a lot of business that way. Their mischievous and conniving ways, they would lose because no one's going to buy Infinite Warfare. Within the first week, if it's as bad as everyone say it is, first week maybe to a month, it's going to drop from like $60 or whatever it is with the combo to like every other retarded sports game like football or something. So footballs, they go from 60 to 5 within, and I'm just estimating here, 2-3 months because they're just garbage games. Like, why play a sport if you can do it in real life? That's a lot more fun. You're socializing, and it's just like there's nothing exciting about it. And I mean, that's my opinion, but I do know that all my friends that do play sports game and do like it have very poor taste in games. Have very poor taste and lacking of skills of others, have usually, more often than not, lower IQs. They go to sports and they, pick fights for no reason. For example, like a friend of mine in Chicago that I used to hang out with, they fight over Cubs versus Sox. Now, I understand if it's like the Bears versus the Packers, 2 different states or whatever, but why fight over the same city? Oh, well, then you're getting down to the nitty-gritty, choosing the hairs on the head. Well, okay, then you're just talking about ghetto side versus, well-educated side. Okay, well, or, wherever they originated from, the White Sox versus the Cubs. So, yeah, and you can tell they're very low IQ when you compare them to the Bears, because they're 2 different teams. One's football, one's baseball. I understand they're both. Cubs are the baby form of Bears, but if you're a big enough fan, you can't confuse the two. You can't. You're talking about them consistently, and most people that watch football, as far as I'm aware, like a lot of my family, a lot of their friends of friends, and all that, based on personal experience, they don't like football and baseball. They don't watch all the sports. They stick to one or maybe 2, usually. and then they bitch about that and freaking make it into politics pretty much. Oh, your team sucks. Well, where's the evidence? No, your team sucks. Well, where's the evidence? There's obviously a better team. There's the occasional time where people pick themselves back up and make a comeback. But due to the players, due to the statistics, due to the numbers, due to the math, we can automatically determine what's better team. At that point, it's just people choosing sides from where they were born versus the origin of the team that they were born next to or at. So at that point, it's just favoritism and ignorance and just uneducated freaking rantings. So there's no point in sports, but I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, I just know Infinite Warfare is gonna break the bank, and it's gonna go freaking $15, $20, maybe even $5 when it hits like a year or a year and a half. Telling you, it's not gonna be doing good. Not because necessarily it's possibly potentially a good game and it ends up being a good game. It's because it's gotten so much hate already and it's set in stone. People's first opinions on it, they're gonna tell their friends, or they're gonna tell their friends. Even if there's the couple of people who do buy it and do play it and do like it, whether they get used to it so they quote unquote like it. Because I've noticed that let's just put some science in here, okay? This is some science time. If you're going to play a game, are you going to enjoy it more when you're winning or losing? Well, if it's played legit and you are an open-minded scientific person, you're going to enjoy it no matter what, because as long as people are playing legit, the security's high, and no one's using mods or cheating, then all that leaves is just boosters and campers. And campers are trash, and they know it, but they're going to say, oh, you suck because you can't, because your KD or your win-loss ratio or whatever. It's like, yeah, but I got that KD for a reason. So here's the common denominator. If I'm getting positive games majority, and then I happen to get a really trashy game, and it's only when I'm playing with campers, camping with breckies and rocket launchers that camping corners, and they're going to talk a bunch of shit. The common denominator is the campers if I generally do good when I'm playing with people. But because people are consistently just destroying the game by camping in corners with breckies and freaking rocket launchers, just newbie crap, and just using mod menus that are free to do whatever. It's a free world. You can just do whatever you want and get away with it because people are not willing to do it. Like I've noticed, like when you're in a hospital or an ER and you're getting up fixed up, your leg's broken, whatever. There's also going to be people that are mentally disabled that are getting fixed up in the ER because they, I don't know. Well, he has Asperger's, so he's going to stand in front of a road because I don't know. He doesn't understand what's going on. And he gets hit and survives, and he's got a broken leg now or something, whatever. And let's say he's this big juggernaut guy, which is why he survived, and you did nothing to him. If he comes in there and knocks you in the face, and it shows on camera, then he goes to his room and pretend he's sleeping, guess what they're going to do? If you start complaining about it, or even saying it peacefully, if you nag them enough, even though what they did allowed him to do and then continue to do afterward is illegal by law, and they could get sued because, you're in there for a broken leg. They're not like, okay, well, this kid's frantic or this kid's off his rocker, so let's just hit him and then, let's hit him with some sedatives in the butt. What? Like, I'm not saying from experience, but I have a friend who's done this, and in the ER, I have a friend who went to the mental institute who had a similar thing happen to him. So it's like, and this is what they call nurse's discretion. So if it's complicated and it's too hard, they're going to destroy what's right and the right thing to do. They're going to do what's easy and what looks good for them, even though by law it doesn't. But of course, nurses are going to agree with nurses, and many people witness versus you and the freaking psycho that's Aspergian, who they're going to believe? The person in the mental institute getting punched and actually has a bruise, or a bunch of staff that's saying, oh, no, he just punched himself, or no, he's the one that's crazy, that's why he injected him. So it's just a bunch of psychos and corrupt people out there. I'm not saying the world is 100% corrupt, but I'm not saying that it isn't either. So you do enough research, you have enough personal experience, you'll find out what the world's really made up of. So with that being said, I'm sorry for the spiel. Long story short, so I kind of went from dev. Yeah, see, I noticed that I branch off a lot, and just one thing becomes another. So I apologize for that in advance. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how modders are still modding and not being dealt with. So if you like this video and you want to keep modders from playing Call of Duty, and you just want to have a modder free, camper free, boosting free, any person that's a faggot free lobby, please, let's do a hashtag. Let's think of something creative and just like have it go viral or something. You can't say hashtag no camp because then, no, lag switch, whatever. So we have to find a generic name. If you find one that's better, please comment. Tell me in the comment sections below. I really appreciate this. If you can think of a name, that would be superb. I currently can't think of one, and I don't want to waste my time trying to think of here when I'm trying to provide you with excellent content, and have my enjoyers have fun or be educated. So I'll probably mention it in the next video if I can remember. Otherwise, comment below, hashtag whatever you think would be a good, catchy, good sounding name for it. So that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna just finish the video. That's pretty much it. So there's another video, but I don't want to keep this going on for too long. So maybe in my next video I'll comment it or do a shorter clip. But until next time, this is Sky here. See you till later.